So you went from rapping to country music now.
Yes.
So how did you decide to take this, like, turn into country music?
Okay. I'm glad you're asking this because I would love to explain the story so people don't think it's like super random, you know? Growing up, my mom's from Ohio. I would go to Ohio a lot growing up too, like every summer vacation, because my mom was a single mom too, so it was like summer vacation, you're off to see the family, like, you know? So I'd be on a plane, go to Ohio, spend the time with my family, and I grew up listening to a lot of country music, around a lot of like a country lifestyle. Like when I tell people I did a paper route with my cousins, they're like, a paper route, like from like the 50s. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, people still did that in Ohio. You know, it was very like, you know, like the type of upbringing you see in the movies, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanted that life, but I grew up here in LA and I was a little, you know, a little bad kid with a single mom out running around, you know, hanging out with bad kids, doing bad stuff, and that's where I got into rapping and hip hop. I also was always like a dancer and singer in school and stuff, so I loved music. So that was like just kind of naturally from where growing up here, I got into hip hop, but like my roots are really like country, you know what I'm saying? So you want
to get back to that.
Exactly.
Fair
and so then just through working through with different producers and stuff, like I started to sing more, and then some of my friends in the studio were like, girl, I don't know if you realize this, but like you kind of got a country singing voice.
Yeah.
And that's because I talk a lot like my mom too. So, and people would always ask me, they're like, where are you from? You sound like you're from the country.